and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Renita. I'm joined again today by my husband Durante, and we kind of thought that we would take this time to maybe answer a question that is a follow-up to a previous video that we did. If you have noticed, my channel is about lifestyle, travel, and debt-free living. We did have someone to ask the question of like, how were we able to come to Africa, just say for such an extended period of time? And I have an answer for that, but you want to start it off? So, like I said in the previous video, we touched on some of the things that we were taught as it relates to Africa. And so now today it'll be a little bit different. We'll talk about some of the things that we were taught as it relates to us growing up in the U.S. And so in the U.S., for most people, not all, and well, let me just say that anything that we say in this video is based off of how we choose to live our lives, and just what works best for us is our opinions, our thoughts. We're not attempting to make what we think be the same for everyone. There'll be some people that will agree. There's many that do not, and we understand that. So going back to the U.S. and how we were conditioned to think, it's pretty much that you grow up thinking that in order for you to have certain things, you must have the things that come with having those things, whether it's a house note or a car note, or the same as a car payment or a house payment. And we grew up believing that and thinking that for a long time. It wasn't until you know, us being adults that we came to think that there must be something, a better way for us to be able to live this life without a payment being attached to everything that we have. And that's the journey that we embarked upon, and it has been working for us. We've been married 18 years, and it didn't start off that way. We didn't always we didn't come into the marriage thinking that we won't have any payments. We did have some, but not many. But today, you know, things are different just because of a mindset that we adopted that was different from what we were taught. In the U.S., you pretty much can have a payment for every single thing, from your home where you live to your dog. They have payments available for that. And we just decided, like, I mean, for us as a family, it's best that we not live that way. We had to see that there was a different way to live that would be more beneficial to us. I've had people say to me or to us that, you know, that's, well, let me just say, well, you know, in the U.S., you're measured by a credit score. If you know, have credit, and people have told me that without a credit score, it's like I don't exist. And I kind of look at it like, well, if I'm not looking to borrow money from anyone, why does my score matter? And we've lived that whatever we want or need, we've had to have the cash to get those things. And that's not to come off in a braggish way or whatever. It's just, I don't care what it was. If it was a $20 item, if we didn't have the $20, we couldn't get that item because we didn't have anything to put it on for a payment. As far as, you know, charging it to anything, we decided, you know, earlier on that we didn't want to be that way. The less payments, the better for us. That's how it's been working up until this point. Go ahead and say a few things about it.
I remember being a young person with a tax refund check. And for those that may not know, a tax refund is like you work throughout the year and you get a return if you overpaid on taxes. And I remember getting those checks at whenever we got them at the end of the year, like, all this money is mine, and I get to do what I want with it. I didn't have a bunch of names, allotted to whether I owed my mama or owed for a car or anything. And I thought that was a cool feeling. And so, as a teenager, and as an adult, I wanted that feeling again, to not have so many names attached to my check. So it might have my name, but if I got allotted it for all this debt that I owe, it's like it belongs to other people. In America, you hear this saying, like, it's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep. I think we can attest to that. So when you make money, no matter how much money you make, if it's allotted, meaning if it's got other people's name on it, meaning like car notes, credit cards, paying your bank off for a mortgage or whatever, that means their name is on your check first, and then you get the remaining. So we like to have it to where our name is on the check and the money belongs to us, without have so many people names allotted to that.
And we decided to come on here to discuss it briefly, because I believe there's other people that have the same mindset pretty much, but for the most part, we don't have a lot of people that that we could talk to that share the same thoughts, and that's fine. I mean, you don't have to think exactly the way we are, but I know if I come on YouTube and I search for topics surrounding this debt freedom, I'll find people that share the same thoughts and ideas about it. But as far as being able to just converse with a lot of people that we know, we don't really share those same thoughts. So sometimes it can be a little bit isolating when you're you look at things a different way. And I mean, we're all individuals, so that's to be expected. You're not going to see everything the same, but we do share in the fact that a lot of us were taught that way. I'm from, like I said, being from the U.S., we're taught that you have payments. That's how you get what you want or whatever. You sign up for it, sign on the dotted line, and that's what you do. So we have that in common. We share that, but seeing it from a different standpoint, not so much. I was thinking about our oldest son a few years back when he was working, and he had driven his vehicle to work. It wasn't a brand new vehicle or anything like that, but one of his coworkers was letting him know that she thought his vehicle was nice, and she was like, how much you pay a month for that or whatever? And he was like, oh, how much is your car payment or something? And he was saying that I don't have a car payment. And the young lady was like, what? And it was kind of funny to me, because I'm just saying, like, that's really how it is. At 18, 17 years old, you already conditioned to thinking that that's the only way, and there's nothing else outside of that. But and even what we've noticed, since being in Africa, is that in a lot of places, the credit system is not so widely utilized. It's not really accepted like that.
Since we've been married, we haven't had any credit cards, and so we had the money. We decided to do the things we wanted to do. If we didn't have the money, we just didn't do it. And I think we had to come to a place of contentment and not look at what our associates were doing, our friends were doing, and decide, well, that's what they want to do, and that however they do it, they might be paying cash as well, but we were content saying no. we don't have the funds for that right now, or however we told them, and we were okay with that. But we all the way in Africa. We didn't use any credit cards. We don't have anything on loans.